everybody. Welcome in to our Player of the Week, the Buddy and Nienna Ford Farmers Insurance Player of the Week, live at the Gridiron once again, brought to you by Countertop Creations. This week is Mr. Michael Rich of Southside. Mr. Rich had an unbelievable game. When we went back and looked at the stats as a group, which we try to do is go look at everybody's stats before we make a Player of the Week. I think this was a no-brainer. I mean, the young man had 324 yards passing and 2 TDs in the air, and then he also had 63 yards rushing with 4 TDs on the ground and led his team to victory 54-41 and almost had 400 yards total. Take us back to last week because that was a big win for you guys going against Springville. But take us back to last week, the preparation leading into the game, because usually that's when you get a lot of this done, and then obviously the results that you had was amazing.
Right. Going into the week, we were just really confident. We watched, film on them and knowing that what they were going to do, and that was key for us. And just making a lot of just one-player reads. I have Alden and Cody running routes on the outside, and they're two the hardest guys to guard. And you have Fry right there. I can always dump it off to him. So, the offensive line they play one of their best games, in my opinion. We had Cornell rush for 300 yards. So, you don't hear that often.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
We give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, you go and play action for a guy that rushed for 300 yards, the chances are somebody's probably diving in on it.
Absolutely.
Take us back to this summer, man. This summer's been like no other summer before. And Coach Nelson and I talked about this. He moves up here, and then you factor in COVID-19 and all the chaos surrounding it. What did you do to get yourself prepared for this season? Because you've been pretty dialed in all year.
Yeah, we just kind of pictured out, just knowing the season was going to happen anyways, even if it wasn't. The guys came in, we worked hard. We knew if we went into the summer, knowing that there was going to be a season, then we'd have to, go into every single day working hard. We just kind of kept that mindset, and we didn't ever believe there was not going to be a season. We just had this out alive. We got in the weight room every single day, and just stayed at it.
Absolutely. Talk about Coach Nelson. It seems like we have guys on each Monday and rotate guys every Monday. Greg does a great job bringing those guys in for us, but it seems like they all have the same message, man. It's a positive message, it's a positive vibe. What's he meant to you personally, like in your development, in your career since he's been there?
It's tremendously. Just he gives me more confidence than he realizes going into each week, preparation-wise, and obviously with Coach Davis being the OC, he gives everything to me every single week. We're watching film, we're staying in the film room, studying on it. Coach Nelson's a genius on the offensive side of the ball. So all of us just have a lot of confidence in him, and knowing that he's had confidence in us, and that's all we need. And let's go out there and execute it.
All right, here's a trick question for you. Out of all the NFL quarterbacks, which one do you think your game's most similar to?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
It's not big shoes to fill or nothing.
I've always been a Jared Goff fan, so I'll say Jared Goff.
All right. Here's another trick question and a funny one. If we were to make a Michael Rich movie, which actor's going to play you and why?
Leonardo Dicaprio. 100%. 100%.
I like this, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't even hesitate on that one.
Tell us why, man.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
You can always trust him, I feel like.
Hey, I can see him pulling the look off, too, the Michael Rich look.
Yeah.
The clean cut-ish, quarterback leader looking look. I can see him
He just needs
off.
to grow a little bit, though.
Oh, Leonardo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to grow a few inches there. All right, here's a funny question. This is a good question to have, actually. Out of all these weapons you have at Southside, how in the world do you figure out to get enough touches to everybody out there? How do you do that?
Honestly, whoever comes up and I throw the ball to. And all the guys do a great job of that. Hayden Fry's done a great job this year filling in some kind of big shoes, a guy that we haven't used at H-back. And he's always been on the defensive side of the ball, now he's on offense. Alden, Cody, and both of those guys run tremendous routes. So it gets easier week by week knowing that when we're in the summertime, when we're working on the field, getting that timing down, knowing where it's going to pay off.
Absolutely.
Getting on the field.
How many times have you heard the word "dude"? I was open.
A lot on the backside. A lot.
Who says it the most? You don't have to say it. You don't have to tell us. Go ahead, tell us.
I think he wants to tell us.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Davis Lawley.
Really?
Davis comes to me and tells me he's open. I got to hit, yeah. And he runs great routes.
Love it. I love it. All right, so here's another question, man. As you were growing up, I'm talking about from a child to where you are now, who's been the biggest influence in your life? It could be like a family member or a professional athlete, whoever it may be.
Biggest influence-wise, motivation-wise, probably my dad. He came from, you know, when he got out of high school, he worked himself up in the business he's in at Walmart. He started from scratch, and he's worked himself up to now to where I'm blessed to not have to have a job and take care of my family now. He's done that for me, and so I just kind of pay it back to him. Where I can do what I love and go out in the field and work out every single day, and he's at work. And so, you know, also on my mom's part, she's doing everything at the house. So I have nothing to complain about. I'm blessed with a great family.
Absolutely. That means everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know your dad's brother is a really good family, man. Really good guy. Worked with him for years. What's it been like growing up with guys like Hayden and Alden? Your whole time getting so close to those guys and going to war with those guys all the time on Friday nights?
Yeah, so we knew, you know, when we were younger that we could be something special growing up if we just stuck together. Fortunately, a lot of the guys kind of, you know, transferred schools, moved off, but obviously Alden and Hayden, we stayed together, and we knew we could be something special. And now that it's kind of coming together like that our senior year, it's awesome. So it's just always something we've looked forward to.
Talk about walking out on the Barney Hood Stadium on a Friday night. What that feels like for you?
There's nothing better than that feeling. The community of Southside is awesome. There's nothing other than that to say. We're always pumped up, and the guys that we have out there supporting us, you know, guys that's graduated, when you see them on the fence line right there, it means everything. So it's awesome.
Southside itself, such a good town, so many good people from there. I could say each week it's just new faces, same guys, same vibe.
Yeah.
But the town itself has got that feel to it. It's a hometown feel, like Coach Nelson said, like feels like we've been here forever, but you know, it's only been here a few months. But talk about Southside and what's that been like growing up in a town like that?
It's been home for my whole life, and I wouldn't change anything for it. You know, we were talking about Hayden and Alden, guys that stuck together, just playing baseball and basketball and football growing up. There's nothing that I would ever change, because I mean, we were traveling, playing sports at all times, and what else would you want other than that to do? So, and obviously we have the Coosa River going through our town, and we're on it every day during the summer. So I'm not complaining at all, and I'm absolutely blessed where I've grown up at.
Are you a suntan guy or a fishing guy? It's a good question. Good question. 50-50?
Okay, I'll probably 50-50.
Yeah.
I like where his head's at. Best of both worlds. I'm gonna kick this over to Reggie for some funny stuff.
Oh yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's nice to have a player of the week that's the same height as me. I'm not having to look down. I can like kind of
First
you're at
time
eye
ever.
level. Yeah, I know. All right. We got some would you rather, and they're pretty funny.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather? Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
A giraffe.
A giraffe.
100%.
Why giraffe?
You get there faster.
That's good. I got you. Okay.
And it looked much cooler.
Better view.
It looked
Better
much
view.
cooler. Yeah. You don't hear nobody riding a giraffe. So,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at, man. All right. Would you rather read every word that you read or sing every word?
it's a tough one. Read every word or sing every word?
Yeah.
Probably sing, but I can't sing.
Even better.
That's,
It's like karaoke. The worse you are, the better it is.
yeah. That's a tough one.
All right. This is a good one. Would you rather the town of Southside have a massive water balloon fight or a massive food fight?
Water balloon fight, no doubt.
Okay. All right. Would you rather live in a cave or a treehouse?
Treehouse, 100%.
Yeah, he said it pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up reading Magic Treehouse in elementary school, so that just,
Okay.
when I think of Treehouse, I think about that.
I was thinking more Step Brothers myself. But hey, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Not the Chewbacca mask and all.
All right. Would you rather be able to teleport or read minds?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Read minds.
Read minds.
Read
Okay.
minds.
I like
Yeah.
it. All right. Would you rather live without internet or live without AC and heat?
Right now at this age, without AC or heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather live on the beach or a cabin in the woods?
Beach. 100%.
He's thought about that one too.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos?
Unlimited tacos.
My man. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm
All
a big
right.
sushi fan.
Really? Really?
I'm not.
It's
More
good
for me
you.
then.
Yeah, I know. It's good for you. All right.
Back to me?
I'm back to back
All
to
right.
you, Bo.
So, you guys have a staff that preaches, laser focus. Like, let's focus in on this week. Let's focus in on this play. You being a leader on that team, how do you relay that to your guys? Because you being the quarterback and the leader on that team, how do you make sure your guys do just that and stay focused on the task at hand, the play at hand?
Right. So, the main thing we say every week is go 1-0 this week. And, coming from Coach Nelson, Coach Davis, that's what we preach every single week. We're not looking ahead. We're not looking back. I mean, obviously we have some things in the past that we wish we could have back, and there's things in the future we're looking ahead to, but we don't need to do that at practice. You just need to focus at your task at hand and get the guys focused, just so when we come Friday and we're about to run that play, we know exactly what we're doing, and there's no other thoughts.
Good answer. Give me a personal goal for you for the remainder of this season.
A personal goal for myself?
Just yourself, not the team.
To grow as a leader, but to move guys with me as leaders.
Oh man.
Make yourself better through your play and your actions, and make others around you better.
Absolutely.
I like
that. Now, give me a team goal for your team for the remainder of this season.
Team goal. Stay together and stay focused. And to not lose focus. Now we're getting to later this season. It's really easy to kind of look ahead and to see what's going to happen rather than just go out there and play. I mean, man, we're blessed to play the game of football. Why not just go out and do it?
Especially the way this season looked. We didn't.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't think we was going to get past week 1 or 2. We did. Thank you, Jesus, on that one. Now, time for our sponsors. We got a couple of things here for you. The Buddy and Nienna Ford Farmers Insurance swag bag full of shirts, hats, and drinks, cooling towels, and I don't know, kitchen sink. Then the Granite football designated to you with your stats and everything on the back from Countertop Creations. And as always, Jeremy feeds the players and the coaches here at the Gridiron of Gadsden. So this is our player of the week, Mr. Michael Rich.